fellow collectors. Today we'll be talking about G.I. Joe Classified Lowlight, Spirit, Iron Knife, and Niyol. So here we have these great looking figures, and they're part of the Marauders line. Very nice looking block on the side. We have a picture of Spirit and Iron Knife. Very cool looking background here. I always love the way they do the artwork, or the posing, and the setup is always cool. So on the side here we see their skill sets, and on the bottom we have the code. You can scan it to get more information about these guys, and we see they are 128. There's the star. Here's the boring words and the UPC code. Very nice. So let's get them on the scale and see how much they weigh. Okay, this 2-pack is coming in at 14.6. So let's get them off the scale and out of the box. So the set comes wrapped in plastic here. On the back we have Iron Knife's weapon, and then we have the wings for Niyol. Very cool. So let's pop them out and then start taking a look at them.
Hey, open, damn it, open!
Okay, now that we have Spirit and Lowlight out of the box, we can see we have these accessories here for Lowlight. And here is Spirit's. Now, it's very cool that Niyol, here we see his head does go around a lot. He has these legs that go forward. Ankles are his claws, talons. Have pegs here and they rotate around. His wings are on ball socket joints, so he can either have these wings here that rotate around, or you can take them off and put the wings like you would with Freedom. Just put them on there and put them on the right side. Now, one of the very cool things about this version, that on Spirit he has these 2 holes here, so the birds can actually attach there. You can see they just plug right in, which is a very cool feature. It doesn't have to do on the backpack, which is very cool. Now, Spirit is in a different color and does come with a different backpack than he did before, but if you wanted to, you can switch out backpacks. It's just up to you. This was just on his side, so this is the one I gave him. Now, he does come with this cool knife here. You can see it right here. It does have a little bird skull. Fits in there pretty nice and has this nice detail in it. Now, he does have nice Kevlar outfit here, and his straps for his backpack just simply goes there. Now, he does come with a more regular knife, just with a regular handle, and a pistol that is green. Now, Spirit himself can do a nice T-pose, bicep swivel, double bend in the elbows, wrist on a peg hinge, looks up, down. Now, he does have this double neck here, so he can look down really good. You can see there. Right, left, looks up pretty nice. Now, his chest does have this slide action. They've went to that kind of articulation. Now, he can do a pretty good split Van Damme style, just because of this articulation here. Does a pretty good forward, not so much back, because it gets trapped right there. Now, he does have a thigh swivel, double bend in the knee, boot swivel, as well as an ankle on a peg hinge, forward, back, side to side. Now his toe or his boots are hollowed out, so no tread for those, but very nice nonetheless. Let me just get him back up here and stand him up. Now Spirit is coming in a little over 6 1/4, more like 6 3/8. Very nice looking. Now you can also either give him this satchel and this gun. It can fit here on the peg, and then give him this as well. Now he can also clip this on here. The shovel can go on there because this backpack actually has the pegs. The other one does not. Very nice looking figure. Like I said, it's cool that you can take Niyol and put him on here. You can see we can just do that and turn it up a little bit just so it fits good. Looks more natural sitting there. Now they are a little tricky sometimes because, you know, that's the way peg holes should be, right? Always tricky. Now, let's get a little light out. Spirit did come with Freedom here, and he was attached to the backpack. You can see here, it's the same base model for the birds. So if you wanted to, you could give back his iconic bird. Right, there we go. And he fits as well. A very cool feature. Love that they did that. Now, you can give him either that rifle and give him this little gun here as well. And see, you can also see that Freedom did have a spot on the original Spirit that he could also fit there. But the backpack is different this time around. So very nice that they did that. Now let's take Spirit, put him on the side, and let's look at Lowlight. Now Lowlight is the same height as Spirit's, coming in at 6 3/8 inches. Comes with this nice looking weapon here. This rifle has this on here, so you can just strap it on. Very nice. Now he doesn't come with a pistol at all, but does come with these goggles and these effects here. Night vision goggles. It's very cool. They do include that. Now he does have this extra light, but I really don't find a place to put it on him or a Spirit. And it doesn't fit on the backpack anywhere. Now the backpack does include a spot for the two little lights at the top. Now Lowlight does have this little cell phone accessory. You can see it there. And a knife. He can do a nice T-pose, bicep swivel, double bend in the elbows, wrist on a peg hinge. He looks up pretty good, down thanks to that double neck there. Right and left, no problem. Now his waist, he has this right here and can turn at there. Does a pretty good split. Forward and back. Now back is hindered a little bit. Now he does have thigh rotation, double bend in the knee, boot swivel, and peg on the feet with empty boot. Very nice looking figure. Now if I get him on here and get his goggles all on, you'll see that they kind of slip over. It's kind of hard to get it on there because it definitely need to be stretched. You can see here that if I do that, it just just requires a lot of stretching to do that. So just be wary when you're doing this because it could break while you're doing it. Actually, I had that happen to one of the other Vipers. So that's why I'm saying be cautious with this. All right, got it leveled up. Very nice. Now the blue is a different take on a low light. So if we put him here, bring in the original, we can see we have red goggles and red right here. And it does come with the rifle and the machine gun. The backpack looks more like the other backpack that Spirit has, but it only has one peg here. He also came with the cell phone and the knife. It was very cool to get this figure, and the updated version is nice. Now, like I said, this satchel here is more suited towards Spirit because of the colors than a low light, because the screen just doesn't match. But it is up to you, as always, to outfit your figures and set them any way you want. Always nice, right? Yes, always nice to have Joes with lots of accessories and different pose abilities. Just make that line truly amazing to collect. So until next time, remember to like, subscribe, and keep collecting.